it is also not a detriment to the game. Now, what is a detriment and is terrifying is that this is a completely uniqueless box thus far. The Sorcery secondary market is going crazy, so we have to talk about it, and we have a box opening today for channel member Greg. Now, Greg ordered the package where Greg gets everything delivered to him, including the dust coat on the box, all shipped to his house. This is a special for channel members, and I want to talk about the market today because prices on these boxes are rapidly approaching $200 on TCG Player and eBay. So Greg's price as a channel member was $150 with plus shipping, with everything shipped to his door. So as always, channel members get a special and a discount on boxes. If you would like a box opening, you can reach me at hometowntcg@gmail.com. I'd like to point out, we only have 3 left. We only have 3 beta boxes left at this point. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any more. So it's time to talk about the Sorcery secondary market. And this is something that, you know, is a point of contention for most indie TCGs, and what will happen in the near future, and how will this game, this community handle the change. But while we talk about that, it's important to get a beautiful look at some gorgeous foil Sorcery cards and chase down some of these hot hits. Now, every pack we have opened so far in our box openings has just been fire. Every box, I should say, has been ridiculously fire, and we hope to chase that down again. Now, before we get into some of the market discussion, let's lay out some of the Sorcery pack layout. In the front here, we have kind of our uncommon, your exceptionals, and then we get 3 of those, and then we hit our rare slot, which right off the bat is the elite site. This is your resource system, and goodness gracious, these sites in their various rarities are gorgeous. Now, I have the sleeves here. We made a mistake recently not having the sleeves, and then when we get back to the common section of the pack, we can't just skip through all willy-nilly. This is where you're going to hit the special curio slot. You're going to hit the coveted foils, and as we know, Sorcery, the trading card game, wants to make all of the pulls feel special, and because of that, foils are actually coveted in this game. People actually want to get their hands on these foils because, surprise, surprise, a trading card game made foils rare. It's an insane concept as we see the elite Sky Baron. But when it comes to the secondary market for Sorcery, there's quite a bit to talk about, and this is not just a Sorcery discussion when it comes to like the pros and cons, ebbs and flows of an early indie TCG market. I think this, or of a TCG market for Sorcery, I think this can be discussed when it comes to a lot of indie TCGs, and we see the hype being real. The Sorcery trading card game came to market. The official release day, after a couple delays, I believe, was November 11th, and after that, we have seen prices do nothing but head to the moon. This goes for single cards and sealed product alike. And what the company is doing that I really like is, just because prices are going up a little bit, nobody's panicking, nobody's overprinting. And the reason that's important with a game like Sorcery, more so than a game like Magic, is we see another site in the elite rarity. This is important because collectability and value in the box opening experience is, in my opinion, a big part of what helps Sorcery stand out. They are going with the longer running release system. If you are a fan of Magic the Gathering content and you're here watching, you know, kind of checking this out, saying, hey, what's this game all about? What's this box opening all about? They're trying to embrace the quote-unquote what Magic the Gathering used to be, as we see the Sisters of Silence early on in the set here, and they're trying to not only make the box opening feel special, make the gameplay feel really meaningful, but also they want collectors. They want people to really be involved in collecting the game and loving the pieces that they're finding. As we see, ooh, we got a foil in this pack, so we're going to experience our first foil, and I do think that's healthy. That leads to a wonderful ecosystem. Now, hold on. Let's not get into our next thought, because we have the coveted foil card in this pack. Oh, the exceptional foil Spire Lich. And this is a wonderful example of why they're leaning into their collectability. In the exceptional foil Spire Lich, you see not only just these rich tones, obviously Sorcery is all in on the art, but if we take a look, your foils are double-sided cards. They're beautiful pieces of art that you can add to any collection and feel proud. All of these will be sleeved up and sent to the channel member, Greg. A big shout out to Greg for letting us do this box opening. But when we start to get into trouble with some of these indie TCG markets, whether it's speculation, the price of products, price of singles, is when things become way too hard to get our hands on. Now, we saw this as we see the Maddening Bells, the Elite Relic, with something like Disney Lorcana. Disney Lorcana, I'm not saying is in the same category of indie TCG. That's not the comparison here, so everyone cool your jets a little bit. The comparison is that Lorcana had some print issues, to say the least. It was a product that was widely coveted. They did not, in my opinion, print enough boxes, and because of that, the secondary market went wild. And you could tell me a story where why did some of these packs that I have just opened super crazily? Look at this thing; it's just mangled during this opening. Wow. Make sure we don't damage any of the goodies on the inside. Look at this pack; it's just coming apart. All right, well, listen, we got there. And because of that, you can tell me a story, as we see another beautiful sight, that the game did not spread as fast and as wide as Ravensburger, the company, would have wanted it to. Now, there is a certain thing to say that people are still buying these Sorcery boxes. Now, make sure you're subscribed here, because on Friday Morning Magic and everything, we go over all of the sales listings and the sold listings of sealed product that I collect from TCG Player. And yes, I collect every single sold listing of sealed product from TCG Player. And as we go over that, we talk about kind of what that means, the sell-through rate, and are people still buying this product? And it's safe to say, as we see the beautiful polar bears, oh, somebody put a Coca-Cola in these polar bears' hands. Somebody give these polar bears a Coke. I forgot, but listen, the polar bears and the blues in this game get me so excited that I completely forgot my points. But as we go over those listings, it's safe to say, like, hey, things are still selling through. We got a good sell-through rate. People are still buying this product at this price, so all things are healthy. But we will be in a danger zone if things dry up and people cannot get their hands on the product. If we do hit that stage, I will say, in my opinion, even though, people will watch the secondary market and see the box price go up, that's not necessarily great for Sorcery, the trading card game, and its long-term health, especially with a game like Sorcery that looks to service its fans. Ooh, the Seer. Look at that. It's another avatar you get the opportunity to play with. That's just beautiful. As people, want to get their hands on cards. Oh, I didn't even see the foil. We got the foil Bone Rabble. As people work hard to get their hands on cards and want to experience the game, if things are too completely unavailable, I think it really puts a damper on anyone trying to get involved in the community. But there is a caveat to that. In my opinion, Sorcery does maybe the best job. If not the best, it's close. Let me know if anyone does it better, who you think it could be. At really giving a wonderful intro product to people looking to play the game. Gosh, this Meteor Shower eludes us in foil. This would be super awesome to get in their starter decks. Now, the Sorcery starter decks, I think it's $40 total to have 4 starter decks. And oh, hold on, that avatar at the back can be, or that sorcerer at the back can be a curio. I don't think it is, but listen, good thing the channel member has everything sent to them, because if it is, Greg, congratulations, but I don't think that one is. But I think that starter product, you get a pack in there, you get a chance to experience the pack opening. You get the pack opening experience, although I gotta tell you, some of these packs have been way more difficult to open than others. But you also get 4 decks to, get together with your friends and play. And we are in the middle of kind of some drama here in this box. We'll go over after we get through this pack. And I do believe that is going to be imperative to Sorcery's success, that people who want to try out the gameplay have an opportunity to, at an affordable price, get their hands on some starter decks and play the game. Remember, starter decks are not meant to be the collector investor product or anything like that. They are meant to get people's hands on the game and play some Sorcery. And at the $40 price point, I really believe it's one of the best starter deck experiences that you can find in TCGs right now. We got the Nimbus Djinn, and then going through the back of our pack. As we start to become more confident, we go a little bit faster, but we will notice There is plenty of elite rarities here. We have plenty of elite cards, but we are missing the unique rarity. The rarest card type in the game, the rarest rarity that you can get is the unique, I believe, not outside of Curio, the official rarities, guys. And Sorcery fans in the comment section already yelling at me. You know what I mean. But I am seeing a drastic reduction in uniques in the last 2 boxes, and in the other box we got them all at the end. They all came flowing through. Ooh, the exceptional Aqueduct site in foil, and maybe this box is going to mimic that last box from this case where we really start to see things pick up at the end. So if you're here, look at that exceptional foil. We'll make sure to get those in a sleeve. Have no fear, they all get sleeved before they are sent out. They are packed nice and safe and sound. I know when I don't sleeve cards during an opening, some of you in the comment section, I can tell you get a bit nervous, and I can respect it, but I would never let damage come to these cards. They are far too beautiful. Here we go into another pack. We got the Atlas in the back, the Lava Salamander, Minecart Madness, and into another Meteor Shower. So that unique continues to elude us as we dig through the back half of this pack. And oh my goodness, what if we get, I want to hear from you in chat, do we get the only uniqueless box? Now, the rarities of the cards bring up a wonderful time to talk about kind of why Sorcery and the secondary market, even when things expand in price and are a bit expensive, it doesn't really affect the gameplay as much because the rarity determines how many copies of a card you can have in your deck. So the rarer the card, the less copies you get in your deck, and the less opportunity it has to affect the game. So people just getting into Sorcery experience, you know, some of that variance where someone who's got more powerful and expensive cards than you can't really get their hands on them every single round that you play, and so because of that, you stand a bit more of a fighting chance in the game of Sorcery. So while these prices on the secondary market are important, we will continue to follow along with how the product is selling and what people like you and I are spending our money on. It is also not a detriment to the game. Now, what is a detriment and is terrifying is that this is a completely uniqueless box thus far. I think we're a little under halfway through as we get the Meteor Shower and the Crater Eyes, which are 2 just beautiful pieces of art. We see a couple pieces of Sorcery art that seem to go hand in hand, but I'm starting to get a bit nervous. And when this happens and I'm opening for, you know, a channel member that is all down, and granted, massive discount on the box, massive discount on the price, still, I want to pull you nothing but hotness. If you have followed along with the other Sorcery box openings on this channel, ooh, that might be the first we have seen that vampire. And we'll go over that in a second. It's just beautiful vampire card. We got the recurring Spectre showing up again. Get it? Because it's recurring. Oh, okay, we got a foil. We got a foil, I think. Nope, do we not have a foil? Am I lying? I am a savage liar. I'm a savage liar, and, you know, just because it's a good experience, it's a good, you know, box opening price, and the channel member is going to get the opportunity to play all these cards and have a ton of fun with Sorcery, I still want to open you fire. I still want to hit all of the good cards and send them your way, and now I'm getting nervous. Now I am getting nervous. Oh, no. Okay, come on. There's still a bunch of amazing foils we can hit. We can still hit the Curio card. But Greg, I gotta tell you, this is your second box opening on the channel. And as of later this week, after everyone's had an opportunity, I will open the slots up for second box openings. I will tell you, I will be honest with you right now, Greg. I am a bit nervous. Now, there's something shiny in this pack. We have another elite. Another elite. What is going on, Greg? Somebody. I have asked this a couple times. Oh, the Ogre Goons! The Ogre Goons! I've asked this a couple times. I need you guys. You know, the Sorcery community here, as this is a Magic the Gathering channel, this is the main Magic. If you are worried about Sorcery taking over, it's not. It will be additional videos. It's a Magic the Gathering channel. But I love Sorcery. I love this art. And I love opening the packs. And I gotta tell you, Greg, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. We're going to do a mental reset. Here we go. The last, you know, back 9 here as we get into these packs. We are going to get something sweet. We are going to open something crazy. Here's our first unique. This is where we start the run. The Immortal Throne is the first unique, and this right here, my friends, is where we start the run. Oh, the ordinary sight. I don't care. Any sight that I can get in foil, I am more than down. Look at that. The slightly raised texture on the card just adds the attention to detail here is outstanding. It's extraordinary. And it's something that I have been missing as a Magic the Gathering fan and big-time collector. The opening of the box and really being able to know when you hit something special and kind of go through these packs and get these, feelings of joy when you see something shiny or something, that really represents part of Sorcery's history or an iconic card as we go back-to-back uniques. I freaking told you all, let's start the chain. It's really something I was missing in Magic the Gathering, and I'm just so glad to be able to get into Sorcery and experience that. Now, we've talked about this before. I'm experiencing Sorcery as a collector. It's something I'm trying to do. I know that is going to make some people happy, make some people upset, but I think that even if you are just trying to collect something, just trying to get that collector itch scratched, this is a wonderful opportunity, and we are on the unique train. The unique train does not stop. Oh, another foil sight. This is what I'm talking about. This is when it all starts to come together. The Dark Tower, I just covered it with my hand because, listen, I'm so excited to keep opening these packs. I can't stop, won't stop, that I'm just excited. So, all in all, I think the secondary market is in a healthy place. I would like to see boxes become slightly more affordable. I think approaching the $200 price point, in my opinion. Now, if you're here this long, I'm going to give an opinion, which I know is not some people's favorite thing that content creators do, is when we give opinions. Highland Priest of the unique train. We are on the unique train right now. Get on the unique train. We are on the unique train. My opinion is I want to see boxes become more readily available. I don't necessarily want to see them fetch this high price this soon. I don't want people to feel like I can't be priced out of the game. And also importantly, I don't want people to feel like this is some secondary market scheme that you hear in TCGs or anything like that. This is a legitimately fun trading card game. This is a legitimately cool piece of collectability, a wonderful, set of art, and a way to dive in and scratch that cardboard itch as I cannot stop on the unique train. And I don't want the game to get a bad rap because of that. And so because of that, I will be doing everything in my power to assure that, yes, I am here to support Sorcery. I think they're doing everything right. This is where I'm going to give you a completely unfiltered opinion. I have no knowledge at all. The Riddle Sphinx! This is the card that's going to get me banned. I have no knowledge of anything going on with the Sorcery company. Greg, you just made up for everything. Are you kidding me? Greg, who is your favorite Sorcery content creator? It better be me. The unique foil crown of the victor. This is what I was talking about. This is why the experience with Sorcery is so important. This is it. This is the thing. Unique, the highest rarity in the game, and in foil, a crazy pull. Look at that card. Oh my goodness. Let's go. This is, I can't believe we get to see this. So cool. And that's the feeling that, in my opinion, is what's been missing from me opening Magic packs. And I still do it. It's something I love to do. It's something. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. I set this on the unique pile. Oh, somebody get after my pile discipline. I already know you guys are going to, but get after my pile discipline, I'm sure. But this is what's been missing. And this is kind of the emotion I'm talking about with the future of other trading card games and what I want to see more of. And I've talked about on this channel ad nauseum. If you've been around, you know the connection to our trading card games. And this is the first we've seen this unique site with the craziest artwork, I think, in the game. Look at that, the color out of space. Holy moly. Also, we have definitely made up for our missing of uniques and the Riddle Sphinx. The back half of this box is paying off. Anyway, I keep getting derailed because this stuff is so, the back half of this box, the pulls are so hot, but this is what's been missing, and to have the opportunity to, get this and fulfill this, in my trading card game bones and my fix or whatever it is just a blessing. I think Sorcery is definitely filling a gap there, and I'm excited to see them continue to do so. Now, we'll talk about it in every video. We'll talk about it in this one. The release cycle is something that I am skeptical about. I think, oh, we got another foil sight. We got another foil sight. Oh my gosh. I'm going to flip that back over because my hand covered it in the first time. Look at that. That's insane. And the card, like, it feels like a good trading card. Oh my goodness. So good to open. The back half of this box coming out to play. It's coming out to party for sure. But filling that void is something that I think Sorcery does a great job of. I would expect to see them continue to do that in not only the near future, but the future of the game. I'm really excited to be a part of it. I'm really excited to kind of follow along on this journey. Now we're back to the Elite train. It does seem like our unique train has slowed down, but look at our foil stack here. Just a beautiful grouping of cards. And if you've ever had kind of that itch, that desire to like have some of that old school trading card game experience back in your life, I will never tell you to start a collection you don't care about. I will never tell you to go out and spend all of your money on something. I will tell you, try opening a box of Sorcery. Try opening a pack, especially as, in my opinion, no inside information, it hopefully becomes more readily available again. I think that it's something you will find great joy in, and try to decouple yourself from the EV and the value of the cards. I know it's ironic we spent a lot of time in this video talking about the Sorcery market, and now here we are talking about decoupling from that. But the box opening experience, as we are back on the unique train with the Crown Prince, I think that's the first we've seen on this channel for the Crown Prince. The experience is something that you should, take a second if you're an adult. Have yourself a beer or a coffee or a soda or something and just dig into some old school TCG goodness. Now, I've mentioned a couple times as we are in the close of this box, and Greg, I think it's safe to say you got yourself a box. There are only 3 boxes left at this point, as I can't even get this pack to open. I wonder if I can show people the way I open draft Magic packs, because that'll be sure to trigger some people. Maybe I'll do it with the next pack, which is sure to have the foil stone in it, because I'm going to do it this way. But I would encourage you to have that experience, is all I'm saying. The Court Jester, one of what's becoming some of my favorite art in Sorcery. Just a beautiful card. All right, let's do this. Ready? This is a sound warning for anyone on the headphones. This is a sound warning to see if we can pull off with Sorcery for draft Magic. You go like this. You fluff up the pack. You get a little air in there, and then you go like that, and it blows open the top half of the pack. You see that split there? It blows open the top half of the pack. So that's how I open draft packs, just for fun. A little fun game there for everyone involved. And this is for sure going to have the foil stone in it, because I did it that way. I was gonna be like, you damaged the card. Like, I've opened some very expensive cards that way. I guarantee nothing in this pack is damaged. Oh no, that would have been the perfect pack. That would have been the perfect pack to start some controversy. And this is the final pack. So if you've liked this box opening, again, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you want to see more. There are 3 more boxes currently available, and then that is it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my hands on more, so stay tuned. And if you've stuck around this long and you've seen the Lorcana mat in the background, no, Lorcana box openings also coming to the channel. I am excited to finally offer channel members a great price on some Lorcana box openings, so stay tuned for that. And let's take one more look before we head out at the unique foil Crown of the Victor. No core, no stone in this box. Might be the first time on the channel, so these last 3 boxes are gonna be juiced. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and jeez Louise, big congrats. That's incredible. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Look at that card. Holy smokes.